All right. Yes, it is. All right, welcome back Twitch, welcome back YouTube. Let's get back to just another game, Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. I think it's time to finally reveal who the mastermind is, if it's not completely blatantly obvious. We have the mastermind cornered. Why is Monokuma so calm? He should be feeling cornered as well. Forget it, we're on the offensive here. If we make the mastermind's identity clear, this will all be settled. It's me! It was me, Austin, all along! That's not Maki, because we like Maki. Maki roll needs to live to the end. I wish we could blame Himiko, but we can't. It's Tsumugi, clearly.
It has to be you!
Kyo was the really creepy guy who...
mastermind of this killing game. And the culprit who killed Rantaro.
Kyo was the guy who did the double murder in Case 3. He was the ultimate anthropologist.
It's you, Tsumugi. There are no other possibilities. You don't have anything to say?
Anything to say? Even if you keep saying all that stuff, I still don't get it. Hey, let's stop this already. You're mistaken. Because we're all friends, right?
Friendly friends who friend the friends, friends, friendly. Let's go friend each other friendly.
This killing game?
This is a class trial. Although we were forced into these class trials by the mastermind, that's how we survived. It was the only way. It was the only way we could survive. So please, Tsumugi, refute the evidence. Say something. Your life depends on it. Please.
Tsumugi, I don't want to suspect you. I want to believe in you. I want the mastermind to be somewhere else, like in the previous killing games.
Kirumi, you missed a lot.
If you're really not the mastermind, then don't give up. I'll cheer you on.
Even if you say that...
Tsumugi is taking her sweet time, but waiting around is so boring. Hey, Shuichi! Why don't we look over the case again?
What?
Come on, that's like your thing. Present the truth and end this.
Come on, that's like your thing. Do it. Do the thing that you do.
Because there are people who don't know what the heck is going on until we get to this part. Now then, let's start.
Closing argument, apparently. All right, what do we got here? We don't have that many things. All right, the people in the dining hall to start, and Mastermind peeks out. Okay, let's see. Where's the Mastermind just before Rantaro was killed? He ran out of the classroom first. After noticing the hidden camera flash. Where did the shot put fall? Who jumped out from the hidden room? Where did the Mastermind take Rantaro's body? Trash can, hidden passageways connected. Okay. Let's see. Where was the mastermind just before Rantaro was killed? That would be the people in the dining room. And then mastermind peeks out. Probably here? No, okay. Oh, there we go. Right there. What? Oh, there. There we go. Alright. Now we have... Survivor perk! Shuichi runs! Alright, so... Who ran out of the classroom first? Shuichi runs! Also, Katie looks fucking vicious right there. Alright, what did they take? They took the survivor perk. Alright, that gives above Rantaro's head. Rantaro alert to the camera. Where did the shot fall? Right above Rantaro's head. After noticing the hidden camera flash, Rantaro alert to the camera. Okay, so now that leaves hidden passageway in the bathroom, and can you recycle a shot put ball? Not much of a closing argument, but it'll do.
This is the truth of the case! With this new evidence, let's look back at Rantaro's murder. The night of the incident, Kaede and I were in the first floor classroom.
Making out,
We were waiting for the Mastermind to trigger the trap we set in the library.
getting to second base.
Around that time, there were 4 people in the dining hall, including the Mastermind. The Mastermind was probably irritated that no murders had yet occurred. After the motive was given, they knew that Kaede was planning something. But the Mastermind wanted some insurance. They would take action if necessary.
See, I don't know why she re-mentioned that she went to the bathroom, because everyone who witnessed her go to the bathroom is dead.
The Mastermind
touched my
excused
dick!
himself from the dining hall and went to the bathroom. And from there, to the hidden room in the library that only the Mastermind could enter. And there they waited. With less than an hour before the time limit expired, Rantaro moved the library's bookcase, which set off the receiver I was holding. It all happened the way we determined in the first trial, except at the end.
Shuichi away!
I ran out of the room, and Kaede rolled the shot put ball into the air vent. At the same time, Rantaro was lured by the flash of the hidden camera Kaede set. He unwittingly stepped right into the path of the shot. The shot rolled down the path Kaede made, and then fell right onto Rantaro's head, killing him instantly. Or so we thought. It turns out that was just what the Mastermind wanted us to believe. In reality, Kaede's murder plan happened quite differently.
He survived 1 shot put ball to the head, but not 2.
The shot put ball that Kaede rolled didn't actually hit Rantaro.
Holy shit, that was fucking weird. Was that supposed to hit me? Suck it, nerd!
He must have been surprised seeing the shot put ball drop out of nowhere like that. But his fate was sealed. The Mastermind saw that Kaede's plan failed and stepped in to finish the job. The Mastermind jumped out of the hidden room and attacked Rantaro from behind.
Okay, is that... I mean, even for Danganronpa, the timing for that to actually work would have had to be absolutely fucking flawless. So it's more likely that she would miss than hit. Like, I'm pretty sure that's why they set up such an unlikely method. Cool as it would be. Such an unlikely method, because it would be easier to like, oh, so it didn't actually work and have the twist ending.
And in their hand, the real murder weapon, their own shot put ball.
Yes, Donkey punched in the head with a shot put.
Rantaro wasn't killed by Kaede's shot, but by the Masterminds. The Mastermind picked up Kaede's shot and left their shot put ball at the scene. They also looted the Survivor Perk monopad
Tall
from
enough.
Rantaro's body.
Fucking loot the room.
Those things in hand, they retreated back into the hidden
I might
room.
have, yeah.
I remember seeing the bookcase closing just as Kaede and I got there. The Mastermind had probably just finished their crime. And so, the real truth was perfectly hidden from us. We went to the class trial and reached the truth that Kaede was the culprit. But that truth had been twisted by the Mastermind. After the murder, the Mastermind left the stolen monopad on the table in the hidden room. And threw Kaede's shot put ball into the trash can. A little careless of them to not get rid of all the evidence.
You think?
They probably believed no one would ever get into that room, but we did. Their crime complete, the Mastermind went back through the hidden passageway. The passageway led from the hidden room all the way to
Cool girls don't look at corpses.
the girls' bathroom on the first floor.
Should have killed in the virtual world.
While the Mastermind was pretending to use the girls' bathroom,
That's what you get for focusing on Kokichi.
they were actually using the hidden passageway.
Hey, she could have peed on the way out. You don't know.
That's how they moved around without being noticed. Anyone could have used the hidden passageway, not just the people in the dining hall, but looking at the survivors. Only you could possibly be the Mastermind. If I'm wrong, please, refute me. Please tell us you aren't the Mastermind. Tsumugi Shirogane, the ultimate cosplayer.
I remember watching somebody play this for the first time, and he was like, "What the actual fuck?" I would assume that this is probably a twist that gets a lot of people.
That's the truth of this case, of the killing game itself. Well, Tsumugi,
Well, what?
Yes! What a scorching hot twist! My hand holding the detonator is tensing up! Don't get tense! Calm down!
Daddy! Please stop this! Go back to how you used to be! When you loved us so much!
How I used to be was more suited to a different story than this one.
Huh?
Basically, your story doesn't matter. I gotta watch this exciting development!
Well, Tsumugi, are there any flaws in Shuichi's logic? If so, then please tell us.
Flaws? There's a bunch of flaws all over it!
Then explain. You can do it! You can do it, Tsumugi!
Himiko, shut the fuck up.
Even if you cheer me on. It's not like that! I didn't do it! It's plain to see!
I mean, the bartender thing is saying she should give you manipulative. Yeah, but I mean, like, clearly that's coming from like cafes in Japan where that's the expected customer service. So I mean, that's what they go there to pay for.
Fight back, Samugi! Come on! You can do it! You can do it!
Daddy, you're tensing up again!
I still want to live, so please don't push the button!
How does he choose which one dies?
Tsumugi, please just say something. If you don't defend yourself...
It's Junko Enoshima!
What?
Of course it is.
'Cause it's always been her!
Yeah, it's always fucking been Junko Enoshima.
In the Hope's Peak killing game, and in the Jabberwock Island killing game. Junko Enoshima didn't participate. She controlled the game from outside.
Why can't anybody just say, fuck it, you're right?
Even if it's boring or repetitive, she's always the mastermind, isn't she? Then it's like that this time, too. It's gotta be Junko again.
Junko Enoshima is dead. She's not part of this killing game.
You're wrong. She hasn't been eliminated. It's all Junko's doing. This killing game is her doing, too. Yeah, that's gotta be it. 'Cause Junko Enoshima is...
Junko Enoshima is...
Junko Enoshima is?
'Cause Junko Enoshima is...
Junko Enoshima is...
Daddy, please don't get so excited. You pressed the button by accident.
Yes, accident.
Look at our cute faces! Can you really bear to be without us?
Junko Enoshima is...
Junko Enoshima is what?
A pretty hot bitch.
Okay, time for a commercial break.
No, it isn't.
See? We're a good comedy group too! So please don't...
Yay! I wanted it to happen and it did.
'Cause Junko Enoshima is... Junko Enoshima is...
Right the fuck here!
Sorry to keep you waiting. Even if nobody was waiting. Even if it makes you go, what? Again?
What? Again?
The Diva of Despair takes the stage once more. Junko Enoshima, the 53rd.
Junko Enoshima the 53rd, the new ultimate despair.
There you have it! Once again, the mastermind is Junko Enoshima!
I think Lady broke from rage.
Junko Enoshima, the 53rd?
Tsumugi, what's the matter? Aren't you...
That's
Tsumugi
her attitude, that's
Shirogane?
why.
Our friend who survived with
I don't
us?
know, I don't think Junko is as lewd. But I mean,
Sorry about that. You can go ahead and forget about Tsumugi Shirogane.
she's got so many personalities, so it's hard to say.
'Cause I'm just a character. You know, a lie.
Sorry to all her fans out there. If any of you even exist, that is.
A lie?
Tsumugi Shirogane was nothing more than a cover for me, the Mastermind. Ooh, calling her your friend? Ugh, it's laughable, really. Really, I'm gonna laugh.
Are you serious? You're the mastermind behind this?
I'm making fun of this because, no, it's like, oh my god, Junko Enoshima again. I really do love Junko.
But why? That face and that voice. It's just like...
Junko Enoshima.
I want this fucking bitch die!
I know, right? Oh, does it make you fall into despair?
I mean, at some point she had to. She's Junko Enoshima the 53rd. Nice split, Nick.
Well, does it?
No, that's not possible. Junko Enoshima is dead.
But why did
did you call yourself the 53rd?
As history repeats itself, so does Junko Enoshima. As you can see, I am a perfect reproduction of Junko Enoshima.
So, you're just a freak pretending to be Junko Enoshima, huh?
No, a perfect reproduction.
Perfect reproductions are exactly the same as the original.
Her logic is impossible to follow, much like the real Junko Enoshima's.
Whatever it is, you're the actual mastermind of this killing game, right? So if we kill you, then that'll be the end, correct?
Damn it. We said no. Down, bad assassin.
Say mean things like that. Besides, killing me never ends the game.
Do you know how many times this bitch has died?
It never ends the game? What do you mean?
Are you talking to me or lady? Because we both have made throwaway comments about that.
She's bluffing. Let's just kill her and
Venom's
get it
sake
over
was a
with.
perfect repetition of Big Boss.
Wait, if force is necessary, it should wait until after we see what she...
What about Liquid Snake?
No need, Kibo, because this class trial is over.
What? It's already over?
Me?
But I just showed up.
Maybe. Might have been. A little bit.
You killed Kaede, and Monokuma covered it up with a false narrative. The class trials are rigged, and this whole game is illegitimate.
Oh, that. Right. Yeah, I definitely messed that up. Sorry about that.
Tsumugi and I have approximately the same bust size. Are you using tape? Because it looks like you're using tape. Also, like Raven, I know nothing about Metal Gear Solid, I'm not gonna lie. I cannot join you in that. Other than like knowing random factoids, I've never gotten to the Metal Gear Solid series.
So, is that all you have to say?
The viewers won't accept that kind of apology. You gotta stop the killing game!
Huh? The viewers?
It seems like you're on the wrong track, so let me explain.
Okay, so first, I'll start with the event that inspired me to plan this killing game. That was about the time the meteorite impact started intensifying.
Did she just start some big story on her own?
I knew of Hope's Peak Academy's Gopher Project, and my inner Junko told me
Crushing the Gopher Project, humanity's last hope, would be the perfect despair.
Tiny Junko. Little shoulder Junko.
that's when I took over the killing game I devised. I forced those selected as humanity's last hope to play my killing game.
And then I took the name Tsumugi Shirogane and sneaked in among them.
Oh, I gotcha.
Did Kokichi know about this? Wasn't he a remnant of despair?
So many snakes. All the snakes. There's too many motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
He was your comrade, right?
Comrade? Junko Enoshima doesn't have comrades.
It's like, you don't need a remote after you've thrown out the TV, right?
The remnants of despair are just a bunch of despair fanboys and fangirls. But I am despair itself. I am a god of despair. Kokichi was just one of my believers.
A god wouldn't be comrades with one of their believers, right?
I don't know. What
Kokichi
about
didn't know your true
Atua?
identity either.
What a hopeless existence he led.
Why does this X look like a check mark? That's a strange choice.
To the end, he had no idea the object of his worship was right under his nose.
I don't care about your story. Tell us about the people watching. Who's this killing game being shown to? Where are the survivors of humanity?
There's nobody watching.
Monoguma's just laughing his ass off.
We were the last 16 people alive, you know. Who could be watching? Humanity is gone.
No, you're lying. If this isn't being shown to anyone, why care so much about rules? You're the one who keeps talking about making the game interesting. For whom?
I don't know. I just never could follow the fucking story. Like, okay, yeah, and and yeah, and I'm out.
That was just a part of my perfect reproduction.
You're what?
I just perfectly reproduced my own killing game is all. Just like the old. The original was meant to be shown, so that's how I made mine.
You just wanted to recreate the past killing game. That's it?
Yep, that's it.
There are no survivors of humanity. Things are just as you recalled.
That is the truth of the Ultimate Academy killing game!
No, that's wrong!
Oh dear! I am so surprised!
I love the delivery. Also, is it really going to shock you to know that Tsumugi and Junko, I believe, share the same voice actress, obviously?
Maybe we all remember that there's no one left out there. But how do we know our memories are real?
What do you mean by that? You think your memories are wrong?
There's something that's been bothering me about our memories. Here, look at this book.
A complete history of Hope's Peak Academy?
This book contains years of research about Hope's Peak Academy. Nothing would indicate this book is a prop. I believe the information here is accurate. But there's
Look at
a
this
lot
picture.
written in here that differs from our memories.
What is different?
To know that for certain, I'll need everyone's help. I want you all to tell me everything that you remember about Hope's Peak Academy.
We just need to talk about what we remember from Hope's Peak? Okay.
So it started with the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Oh my god.
That event originated at Hope's Peak Academy, inspiring wars and terrorism around the world. It would not be hyperbole to say that event brought despair to all mankind.
And it was all caused by a single high school girl.
Yeah, it was me! Junko Enoshima enrolled in Hope's Peak Academy as the ultimate fashionista. But my real identity was the ultimate despair. In order to cover the world in despair, I put my plans.
There's got to be a better way.
Something
Do
doesn't
this.
add up here.
Huh? I detect no discrepancy in my memory banks.
Yes, everything we just said is just like we remember it. But it doesn't match what's written in the history of Hope's Peak Academy.
I'll determine exactly why later. For now, I need to identify the discrepancy.
So you gotta play
Spot the difference!
Point out what everyone is mistaken about in their memories of Hope's Peak Academy. All right, time to play some Danganronpa trivia!
Ooh, my favorite trivia category. How much do I remember? Okay, I got the one
biggest,
bullet.
most awful.
All right, let's take a look at the bullet then. History of Hope's Peak. Oops. Where'd it go? I lost it. There. Hope and despair, however. Ultimate despair. The term ultimate despair can refer to both the group and the events caused by Junko and Ishima. In order to plunge the world into despair, the ultimate despair applied the killing game of Hope's Peak 70th class. To protect themselves from the tragedy, the 70th class sealed themselves inside Hope Peak Academy as part of the Hope Peak Academy Shelter Project. Hope Peak Academy did not admit students by application. They were the only way to be admitted was by being scouted.
Most tragic event in human history.
That event originated at Hope's Peak Academy,
That's right.
inspiring war and terrorism around the world.
Cause of all that despair was just a single high school girl.
I think that's wrong.
That's wrong! One high school girl started the tragedy, the ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. At least that's what I remember, but that's not what this book says. Ultimate despair doesn't just refer to Junko Enoshima. It refers to a group and the movement that came after.
Is this the first time they've ever given Junko a retina or an iris pattern? Because her eyes look unique.
To put it simply, there's more to ultimate despair than Junko Enoshima.
This is the first time I've heard about this. Wasn't Junko the ultimate despair?
That's what I recall as well. That label should only apply to her.
Coincidences sure are scary. Everyone misremembered the same thing.
Coincidence? Misremembered?
No, it's no coincidence. I know there's a difference in these memories.
And that's not all. There are other discrepancies I'd like to point out.
Ugh, does it even matter? I'm bored already.
Kinda miss your different sprites.
Just shut up.
Do you wanna die?
So, let's continue where we left off. Junko resorted to different tactics to cover the world with despair. The killing game between the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy, for example.
They were locked up and forced into the killing game by the ultimate despair.
But boo-hoo. When I, the one who started it all, died, events were set in motion.
And the world began to move towards restoration.
Wait a minute, honey.
Then the fight between the Future Foundation and the remnants of despair raged on! The worst-case scenario was avoided! Yay! A happy ending.
Yay! I love happy endings. Not yet. There are more points that conflict with history. I'll point those out next. Well, I think I already know the next one.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in
Oh, that
human
sounds
history
sad.
happened because Junko had prepared countless ways of spreading despair.
Like the killing game of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy.
They were held prisoner by the ultimate despair.
No, they weren't. They were not held
That's
prisoner.
wrong.
They locked themselves in.
It wasn't the ultimate despair that trapped the 78th class in Hope's Peak Academy. It was the class themselves. They shut themselves in.
Remember, we read that. Because I
Shut
looked at
themselves
it.
in?
Why would they shut themselves in?
It has to do with the Hope's Peak Academy shelter project. During the tragedy, the 78th class trapped themselves inside Hope's Peak Academy for protection.
So our memory of the 78th class being trapped by the ultimate despair?
Are you saying our memories are wrong?
Uh-oh. Hang on a sec. What's going on? There it goes.
It just means those documents were written all half-assed. There's no need to worry about it. Your memories are all correct.
Trust your memories.
What you've been saying isn't consistent. First you said it was just coincidence.
Is that so?
Let's just move on. I want to talk about one more thing from our memories.
Maybe I need a new cable. I don't know.
It's about the rebuilt Hope's Peak Academy that we were attending.
What about Hope's Peak Academy?
There's no doubt that the 16 of us were students at Hope's Peak Academy. We heard it had been rebuilt and was accepting applications for talented students again. And so, we gathered at the brand new Hope's Peak Academy.
Since Hope's Peak Academy was large, we were all in separate classes. But there's no doubt we were students of the new school.
Just like I thought, there's something wrong there. But why? Why are our memories so different?
Hope's Peak Academy was rebuilt.
And it still lives on! Danganronpa
Recruitment
trivia!
of talented students resumed.
Found out. We came to the New Hope's Peak Academy.
The New Hope's Peak Academy was a huge school, which is why we were all in different classes.
I think this is just repeating.
Right. We were all students of Hope's Peak Academy.
Why are our memories different? Okay, what's going on here?
Hope's Peak Academy was rebuilt.
And it still lives on.
Recruitment of talented students.
That's wrong! We remember Hope's Peak Academy taking applications from talented students. But that's not what's written here. The Academy did not take applications. All of their students were scouted. Scouted? I've never heard that.
I mean, technically you said recruited, which is about the same, but whatever.
I wasn't scouted. I applied to Hope's Peak Academy on my own.
Maybe you're not the ultimate mage!
Me too. I chose to come to Hope's Peak. At least, that's what I remember.
Are you saying we're remembering it wrong?
But what if this book's just wrong? Researchers make mistakes too.
Maybe so, but I'm not getting all this from just the book. There is other evidence as well.
You know what? We're gonna find out what other evidence there is next time, YouTube and Twitch. I'm gonna take our final break of the night, so it's probably gonna be a good time to go get yourself some coffee. I will see you in 5 minutes. YouTube, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, I appreciate it. If you enjoyed what you saw, you know what to do. Give me the likes, comments, and subscribes, and I will see you guys later. Twitch, I'll see you in 5 minutes.